Hi students, I am Subhendu Mudulli, lecturer in Metallurgical Engineering, Government Polytechnic Jajpur. Today we are going to briefly discuss about a new chapter, that is of metal joining, that is meant for 6th semester metallurgical engineering students. The last chapter of your syllabus called brazing process. The basic objective of today's topic is to learn about the types of brazing processes, importance of brazing in industrial application, the different types of brazing filler metals, its advantages, disadvantages, and its comparison with other allied joining processes like soldering and traditional welding method. Let us discuss about brazing process. What is the importance of brazing as a metal joining technique in metallurgical engineering? Let us discuss what is engineering. Very simply, engineering is a profession in which knowledge of mathematical and natural science gained by study, experience and practice is applied with judgment to develop new ways to utilize the material and sources of nature for the benefit of mankind. Hence, the engineer, regardless the area in which he specializes, should basically be concerned with the scientific principles to solve day-to-day practical problems in our life. There are different aspects in engineering. So many branches are available. Out of them, metallurgy is one of them. Metallurgy has a vital application in today's scenario. What is metallurgy? What is the importance of a metallurgical engineer? Metallurgy may be defined as the science of extracting metal from their ores and the art of adapting them for the uses of mankind. But in the modern context, it is neither a science nor an art, but a full-fledged discipline of engineering. You know, in every field, metals and their alloys are the backbone of all engineering projects and products. In all jobs, ranging from oldest type agricultural implement to advanced automotive, aircraft, building, bridges, shipping, railway, in all such fields, metal joining is very important. Metal joining is very essential because, you know, in industrial sector, construction of projects and manufacturing is going on day by day, that needs metal to be joined with each other. There are three basic methods of metal joining. One is your soldering, one is brazing, one is welding. I think you have completed your welding chapter. In welding, what happened? High amount of heat energy is required to melt the base metal along with the filler metal. In welding, high heat is required along with costly apparatus is required, and the metal should have better weldability to have a better joint or better bond formation. But we have to adopt a new technique called brazing technique. Why? Because in welding, dissimilar metals or very thin section metals cannot be welded properly. That is why we have to adopt an alternative method, that is called brazing technique. Brazing provides permanent joint to bond metal pieces, and they can join dissimilar metals at a very less time and very less cost. What is brazing? How can we define brazing? Brazing is a low temperature metal joining technique that is particularly useful to join metals at a low cost. The filler metals used in brazing technique have a very low temperature. Their melting temperature is less than the base metal to be joined with each other. Generally, the brazing metals have a melting temperature above 450 degrees centigrade. Brazing relies on capillary action to draw the filler metal into the joint or to keep it in the joint. I will explain you what is capillary action. As the filler metal melts or as it converts into molten form, it enters or it flows into the joint surfaces of the base metal by capillary action, and after it getting solidified, it forms a solid bond, a adhering film, which can be properly used in service conditions. What are the requirements of brazing? First, there are 4 requirements: clean metal, appropriate filler rod, correct flux, then heat. What is clean metal? For a proper brazed joint, the base metal pieces should be cleaned properly. If they are not cleaned, or dirt or dust or any foreign particles are present on the metal surface, then the wettability affects. The filler rod will not make the joint properly. So, first, clean metal is essential. We have to clean the metal surfaces to be joined with each other. Second, filler rod. In brazing, different filler metals are used, which has a melting temperature above 450 degrees centigrade, but less than the melting point of the base metals. Filler rods are available for many non-fusion process. You know, welding is a fusion process, brazing is a non-fusion process. Brazing is a process of diffusion without the fusion of base metals. Here fusion does not take place, only diffusion takes place. What are the filler metals used in brazing? Generally, aluminum silicon, copper, copper phosphorus, magnesium, silver and nickel alloys are widely used as the filler metals in brazing process. What is the function of this brazing filler rod? There are 5 functions of a brazing filler metal. First, it weights the base metal. Second, it enters into the joint opening by capillary action. Third, it spreads and make contact with the joint opening. Then fourth, it has adequate mechanical strength. Fifth, after solidification, it will form a solid adhering film that is stick to the both of the metal pieces, which has a permanent bond that lasts long in many engineering applications. Then correct flux. What is flux? You guys better know. Flux is an additional material used in metal joining technique to prevent atmospheric contamination and to avoid oxidation. If we apply flux before the brazing metal, it will clean the surface, it will protect the base metals from atmospheric contamination, and the joint will last long. There are 3 purposes. It chemically clean the metal. Second, shield from oxidation and atmospheric contamination. Third, promote wetting. Better the wetting, better will the brazed joint. Flux must be appropriate for metal as well as filler materials. Flux is available in three forms. One is pasty form, one is powdery form, and the last one is liquid form. Generally, I will give an example. Borax. Borax is generally used in many brazing processes. Then heat source. In brazing, the base metal to be joined are to be preheated. Then the brazing metal enters into the cavity. That's why brazed joint have a better strength as compared to soldered joints. Sufficient heat must be available to raise the base metal temperature above the melting point of filler rod. The decision on heat source to use is based on the mass of metal that must be heated. So we have to choose any one type of heat source, whether a furnace or a oven or an electrical heating furnace or an torch, oxyacetylene torch may be used as a source of heat to raise the temperature of base metal as well as filler rod. Then brazing process. Now we will discuss how brazing accomplishes. There are different methods you see. The joint area is mechanically cleaned and fluxed. Flux can be applied before the joint is assembled or during the brazing process. So let us discuss it briefly. First, we have to choose or we have to select the base metal to be brazed with each other. Second, we have to consider the design, the joint design for bond formation. Then we will clean the metal surfaces, properly clean the surfaces. Then fluxing, fluxing is done. Last is assembled. What is assembling? We have to assemble the two metal pieces by applying mechanical fixtures or any clamping device so that movement will not take place. When brazing process is going on, there should not be movement, otherwise the brazed joint will affect badly. Then heat source is used to raise the temperature of base metal. The filler metal is then added to the joint. The filler metal flows into the joint and adheres to the surface. Then heat source is removed and filler metal solidifies, bonding the surface together. After proper brazing temperature is achieved, we have to let it solidify so that after solidification the joint becomes permanent. Now we will discuss what are the different types of brazing process used. Generally, there are 4 types of brazing processes we have to discuss here. First one is torch brazing. What is torch brazing? This is a very simple method, widely used method. An oxyacetylene flame is used, that is a torch, that is injected towards the workpiece. So heat is supplied and the brazing metal melts and make the joint. Generally, reducing flame is used to prevent oxidation. You see in figure 1, this is the job, this is the welding torch. Oxyacetylene torch is used to heat. Here the joint will take place. The filler metal melts and these two pieces are joined permanently. This is called torch brazing. Next, furnace brazing. You already know what is a furnace. A furnace is a device to raise the temperature of materials placed inside it. So furnace brazing, it is used to heat the workpieces to be joined by brazing operation. In furnace brazing, what we have to do? The two base metal along with the brazing metal are kept inside a furnace, and the temperature of furnace is increased to the brazing range. After brazing is completed, furnace is shut down, power is made off, and it is cooled to room temperature and finally taken out. This is about furnace brazing. One is induction brazing. You already know what is induction principle. Electromagnetic induction in electrical part. You have already noted that. So a process that uses electrical resistance of work and high frequency of current induced into the same as a source of heat generation. Here inductive principle is used to heat the base metal along with the filler metal. The parts are preloaded with brazing filler metal and placed inside a high frequency AC field, alternating circuit field. In an AC field, it is placed where electromagnetic induction heat produces and brazing is achieved. Here in the figure, you can better understand how induction principle is applied in this type of brazing. The last one is vacuum brazing. What is vacuum brazing? Vacuum brazing means at negative pressure, at low pressure, the brazing is achieved. It is done by keeping components in an evacuated chamber with very low pressure and then applying heat. The filler metal can be used as a thin sheet, as a wire or a powder paste or molten rod in the joint area, and generally it has a rare application. It is only used for the nickel base alloys that contain aluminum, titanium, reactive metals, refractory metals and ceramic metals. So in this way we have discussed 4 types of brazing process used in industrial scale. One is torch brazing, second is furnace brazing, third is induction brazing, and fourth is vacuum brazing. Now we will discuss about the applications of brazing. What are the applications of brazing? Brazing is used to join different types of carbon steel, stainless steel, alloy steel, copper, aluminum, etc. with each other. It is particularly useful to join dissimilar metal of very thin section. It can be used in pipe fitting work. It can be used in automotive industry, and we can say that brazing is useful where a ductile joint is needed with high strength and which has better resistance to fatigue and corrosion. So a strong brazed joint is better suited in many applications. We have to use brazing process in many applications. Now let us discuss what are the advantages and disadvantages of brazing process. Here you can see any metals can be joined, including dissimilar metals. In welding, only similar metals can be joined, but here dissimilar metals can be joined. Certain brazing methods can be performed quickly. It is a quick process, it is a rapid process, so it is time saving. Brazing can be applied to join thin walled parts that cannot be welded. Thin parts are generally difficult to weld and that are easily joined by brazing. Fourth, in general, less heat and power are required than the fusion welding. In fusion welding, larger amount of heat and power is needed, but in brazing, less power and less heat. Another point is there is no distortion. In welding, distortion occurs. In brazing, less distortion. Then let us come to the disadvantages of brazing. What are the disadvantages or limitations, or we can take demerits of the process? First, the joint strength is generally less than that of welded joint. According as compared to welding, brazed joint are less stable. Although strength of good brazed joint is greater than that of the filler metal, but it is likely to be less than the base metal. High service temperature may weaken a brazed joint. If we use a brazed component at high service temperature, it may weaken, it may collapse, but a welded joint is very permanent, is very strong, you can say. Last, the color of the metal in brazed joint may not match the color of the base metal parts. There is a color difference. The brazed part and the metal pieces, there is a color difference. Another disadvantage, you can tell, this is limited to thin sections only. Larger section cannot be brazed. We cannot do brazing for larger sections metals. Joint preparation cost is more in brazing. We have to clean the surfaces, we have to apply proper flux. So generally brazing operation is somewhat costly as compared to soldering. Then we will discuss what are the metallurgical factors that affect a brazing process. There are 6 factors. First one is the wetting angle between the brazed metal and the base metal. There should be a proper wetting angle. The brazing technician have to decide this. Second, clearance of gap between the two surfaces. The heating rate and its uniformity. The base metal needs to be heated and its uniformity. Temperature of brazing. Nature of composition of brazing filler material. The use of flux. These 6 factors generally affect a brazed joint. Now we can compare brazing with soldering. Soldering, melting temperature of filler material is below 450 degree centigrade, and in brazing it is above 450 degree centigrade. Stability of joint is less in soldering and more in brazing. Okay. Last but not the least, in this session I have completed the brazing process in detail. Hope all of you may understand the process. Here I have prepared some assignment questions that will be beneficial for you for your upcoming semester examination. Try your best to complete all the questions and prepare for your exam. If you have any doubt or any query regarding brazing technique, you can contact me. This is my WhatsApp number. Thanks for being with me. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
झिओटीए तो माटी आम सामाजिक और पारिवारिक जीवनर मूल कथाटी सेमाने आगकू गले आगकू जीव संसार आम झील मैंने आ पुओंकठू पछरे नाहांती एबे तो बदली गलानी समय बदली गलानी जुग से झील मानू आहुरी आगकू नहीं आत्मनिर्भरशील और स्वावलंबी करने को ओडिशा सरकार सुदक्षा योजना रे सरकारी आईटीआई माध्यम संपूर्ण मागणारे जोगई देउछंती सबु प्रकार उत्कृष्ट मानर वैषयिक ज्ञान कौशलर तालीम एबे आम झील रहिबे सबुठु आगरे सबुठु उपरे
मु सफल मु कुशली मु सुदक्षा